It's this time on a Thursday, Phil normally reviews some of the latest film releases, and I'm pleased to say that James Luckford, who's film critic for the Radio Times and the Metro newspaper, let's not forget, because that's a huge paper, is in the studio to review some of the latest films. James, a very busy period for you, it's fair to say, this summer.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got a lot of big movies coming out, the kind of, the billion-dollar movies and lots of huge, and it's particularly with the school holidays, of course, there's going to be a deluge of family movies, animated movies, that sort of thing, as you'll find out.
Yes. Now, first off, we're going to look at the Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw.
Yes, the first Fast and Furious spin-off, which is away from the main sort of Fast and Furious movies, starring Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, who's two men who reluctantly team up to save the world from a criminal with superhuman powers.
You want to tell me just what we're dealing with here?
It's my sister. Family business.
When it's the fate of the world, it becomes my business.
This whole thing sounds really dodgy. Look after your sister.
Listen, I'll handle it.
The only way we survive is working together, like a team.
Let's do this.
Buckle up, fat boy. On my 3, 1.
Woo! Now, the Fast and Furious movie, you kind of know what you're getting. It does what it says on the tin, doesn't it?
It really is. And I think to say this is very much like the previous 8 is a bit of an understatement. But to be honest, you can't really hate it for that because they are after a blueprint. It's explosions, punch-ups, car chases, witty back and forths, particularly between Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham. They do it, this kind of comedy really well, and obviously they do the action really well. It's nothing new, but it does deliver what it, like you said, what it says on the tin. It's big action and fast cars, and just, I think, a lot of fun for someone who wants something a bit lighter, maybe not connected to a whole universe, although it is, but, these things are kind of self-contained, and it's just a lot of good fun, I think.
And next up, we're going to go Angry Birds Movie 2, which is in the cinemas from tomorrow, I believe.
Yes, it's the animated sequel based on the mobile game, you may remember. This time, the warring birds and pigs must work together to fight a new threat that wants to destroy them both.
We've discovered a third island. We need to put aside our differences and work together
to save our world from being destroyed.
What we really need
Is a hero.
Actually, that position's been filled. Oh, yeah!
Are you kidding me?
It's bonkers to think that started on a mobile phone app.
I have a real history of really bad predictions. So I look at things like the iPad and go, that'll never work. No one will like that. And I think, I'm pretty sure when they announced the Angry Birds movie, I thought, that'll never be any good. The first one actually was really good fun because it accepted that it is a movie based on an app, and I think it just goes all out with the fun and the jokes. And this film is no different. It's a little busier. It's a little more directionless. The first one didn't have that much direction, but it is. I called it the perfect school holiday movie. Okay. And what I mean by that is just it keeps children entertained, it's funny, it moves quickly, and it doesn't sort of drag anywhere.
And what I was shocked about with Angry Birds, when I realised how big Angry Birds was, when they sponsored Everton's football shirts.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, that to sponsor a Premier League team, that must be generating some serious income to be on a football shirt in the Premier League. I
think it's billions, these mobile games. I remember when going to a launch once, and it was the kind of figures they were talking were amazing.
Now, finally, quickly, your DVD pick, Missing Link. This is out on Monday.
Yes, an animated comedy starring Hugh Jackman as the voice of an adventurer who guides a missing link type creature across the world to find his family.
Meet Mr. Link.
Like Missing Link. Wait, I don't get it.
A creature of enormous stature. 8 feet tall. 650 pounds.
It's more like, 630 pounds. It's the hair that makes me look heavier, I think.
Why'd you like this one then, James?
I like it. It's from the makers of Coraline and Kubo and the Two Strings Paranorman. Really great animation studio called Leica. Very funny and very underrated. Not a lot of people saw it in the cinema. I think it's well worth discovering on DVD.
James, always good to talk to you. As always, James Luxford, our film reviewer. He'll be back next week. Of course, very busy time for him with the summer. Lots of big movie releases.
BBC Coventry and Warwickshire travel.